It's week 2 of the National Football League. And we'll see the Aviators' superstar running back. He was terrific a week ago. Well over 100 yards and several stops in the end zone. It's the Aviators and the Shamrocks, and it's coming up next.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here. As it'll be the Shamrocks of Anchorage taking on the Aviators of Anchorage. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our 2 quarterbacks, certainly 2 of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Teams here, each off to 1-0 starts as this one is underway on EA Sports. Taken at the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And a look at a guy, definitely got a little razzle-dazzle to him. Can do it with his arm or his legs. Their mobile QB.
And he said he was feeling good in the lead up to the season, and he proved it in a big way in week 1 with 4 touchdown passes. Had the offense moving at peak efficiency right at the start of the year. Awfully impressive.
That's about as exciting of a 1-yard run as you're going to see. Finding a way to dodge that first would-be tackler, but again, just 1 yard out of it. From the 25, here's a 2nd down and 9. Now back to throw. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. They'll set up to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. 2nd and 10. Off the option, he'll try and run with it. There he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Under pressure, and down he goes. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sand.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. That's taken at around the 40. Call that a punt of 38 yards officially. So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. And they are led out there by their mobile quarterback.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book. He's an asset to have in any offense.
And what a big-time play there. 42 yards.
I guess we got a good idea about what the game plan is for attacking this secondary. No beating around the bush with this crew. His first throw of the game is a deep shot, and it connects. That's a tendency breaker right there because normally you build up to the big shot, but not in this case.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A great effort there. His second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Shamrocks are on the board first here this afternoon.
Heck of a start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week, another one here in week 2.
Well, I don't want to call him a touchdown machine this early, but sometimes you get locked in, and you feel good about things. You get into that zone, and those touchdowns come in bunches. He may be off to that kind of a start.
It's like he was shot out of a cannon. I would imagine success this early, great momentum going forward for the rest of the year.
He keeps this up, they'll soon be chanting MVP anytime he touches the ball.
Lutz good on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their second drive. Well, early on, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
On second down, they'll run it here. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll look to throw here. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
So on the other side of the field now, it's first and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now a handoff looking right. Able to swing it out. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. 15 more there, and they're going to roll. It's another first down. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to them.
At the 14-yard line.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. A great play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Aviators are an extra point away from drawing level. So his great start to the season continues. He found the end zone time after time in the opener last week, and he does it again here in week 2.
But Brandon, we have a lot of coaches sell us week to week that there is no momentum, there is no carryover. Every game is its own entity. But after what we saw him do last week and now punching one in here, I'm starting to think that there is a carryover, and he's feeling it.
Rosas good with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. A drive that time of 6 plays, and it was finished off on a 14-yard touchdown run. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their second drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go around. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 for the 26. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Oh, tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And they will stop sharp at their own 41-yard line.
This will foul. Roughing the passer defense.
Wow, so wipe out the INT roughing the passer. What a disaster.
An absolute disaster, and you hope their lockers are not right next to each other for the postgame. Safe to say one is not buying the other down.
And a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
When you look at this defense,
This crew against the pass, issues at times, ranked number 24, Charles, in the NFL.
And even though that's not the greatest ranking in the world, one thing...
rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr.
And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it was a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. Last week, over 100 yards, 3 touchdowns. We were talking with him on the field before the game. He said simply, I was in a groove. He obviously was.
I think he's been a little modest about that being in a groove. That's a big-time game right there. And I think he feels like his entire team is coming along with him because they're creating spaces and holes for him to run through. He's making people miss, running through tackles. They are locked in a big way and confident about this game as well.
And he walks through. And he'll go down at the 28. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Oh, he's got it in wide open, complete. And they'll get this down to the 10. That puts him in excellent position, first and goal after a gain of 19.
Remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a first and goal.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And his throw is incomplete.
Had an open man that time. They end up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Oh, it's caught. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. They'll try to run this one in, and he is into the end zone for a touchdown. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And his guys have taken the lead.
So 2 drives, 2 touchdowns here in this first quarter. He's got both of them.
Well, he's certainly setting himself up for a big game here, and I think if the play caller doesn't get in his own way, they should keep riding him the entire way of this game. Until the defense proves they can stop him, that's what I would call it.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk at the 20. Out comes Anchorage to take over offensively. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ballgame.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
First down, Shamrocks.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
As they've got it as we resume action.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Looking right sideline, that's complete.
And he has a Big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
That goes for a gain of 31.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Back to throw here. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. He got 29 yards that time.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10.
Back to throw again. Got his tight end. That's complete. It's Atkins. A gain of 9 there. Sets up 2nd and goal.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. And he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
They'll set up a throw. This is caught. Touchdown.
Greg Dulcich.
His first touchdown here of the new campaign.
And the Shamrocks are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. But I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
And he won't quite make it to the 25. Out comes Anchorage to take over offensively. But right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. We haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to see all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Short throw underneath to Hurst. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and a yard.
A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Escapes the sack. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 4 yards there as they run him out of the pocket, and he got enough for the first. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Left side, it's complete. Touchdown! A big play there. 52 yards. And his guys are going to take the lead. Good start to the season for him. He had a touchdown last week in the opener and a 2nd one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. PAT up and good by Rosas. And the lead is now 21-14.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Here's the Anchorage offense back out now. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Finds Dulcich out left side. And they can't bring him down. A big play there on the catch and run. 65 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. They'll drop to throw. Out to his left. And they will take this one in for a touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Shamrocks are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far, and fun to watch. Lutz with the extra point, and we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. Here's the Anchorage offense back out now. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball. I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
Now it's 2nd and 10. He'll drop to throw. And he comes back with one complete. And he's going to be brought down right there at the 29-yard line.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Short throw underneath to Hurst. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a 4. Hands it off out of the gun. Just past him at the 45. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 48 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. They'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete. A physical play on the football there at 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
They'll look to throw. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now this one into the hands of the tight end, Hayden Hurst. And he's going to have a 1st down on a gain of about 10, and that'll take us to the 2-minute warning. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. 2nd and 4. They could still get a 1st down without scoring. Again, he'll drop to throw.
his money in the high traffic area, and he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
Rosas now to end the PAT. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game. A 10-play drive that time. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Here's the Anchorage offense back out now. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Sante Samuel Jr. The CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. This defense had 3 interceptions last week. They're on pace for more than that here. 2 in the first half.
Do not adjust your set. This is not instant replay. This is a defense that is locked in. They're essentially running the routes for the receivers and turning it into the receivers themselves, aren't they? I mean, it is amazing what I'm seeing because the reactions of those guys back on the back 7, phenomenal.
Back out comes this offense now late in this first half. And now they start in plus territory following that turnover as they'll try to get some points here before halftime. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. They're going to look to throw. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Back to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And will be intercepted. Boy, so another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
This offense back to work now late in this first half. And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue. They'll come out throwing here on first down. His throw incomplete.
Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude, but I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
And he's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they're talking over, we step aside. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down. Here's J.K. Scott set to do the punting honors. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. A 40-yard punt, no return. One more go for this offense in the first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. 2nd and 2. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
And when you've got as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick 6 territory. That time, you mentioned the guy was going to catch it. Was sitting in the 3rd row.
And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. This will approach NFL record territory. It's a 62-yard attempt. And this is going to wind up well struck, but it's no good, and this will stay at a 7-point game.
Yeah, it's been a disappointing first half for him, all things considered. And this can serve as the capper. It's a missed field goal on the way going, and that's only going to serve to lessen the mood even further.
He's going to throw one up for the end zone. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. So that PI call will give him one more play.
Going to be an untimed play as well. Now the half will end after this one, unless there's another defensive penalty.
Rosas' kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. Well, everyone's eager to resume play here this Week 2 contest, so we push right through halftime and back at it for the start of quarter 3. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Now out comes their leader and the captain of this offense back onto the field. And he's got to be wondering what happened in that first half. 3 interceptions, very uncharacteristic.
And even the great ones go through phases like this, like what we just saw. And most of them, they have such a mental capacity to throw it out and essentially start over. I think that's where he's headed now.
He's got his opportunity to throw it out. Let's see how he does.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4. Short throw caught by Dosich. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then of course they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is that right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play, and that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
It's 2nd and inches at the 39-yard line.
On play action, they'll throw. Looking left side, he's got it complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now. Meanwhile, the throw here is complete, and he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They're really locked in on offense.
Now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now they'll run it on the toss. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive.
Well, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Down the left sideline. And it's a terrific return here as he's going to have him set up with a first and goal right at about the 6-yard line. So a potential momentum shifter there, working with a 2-score lead, third quarter, but that, not the smartest of throws.
I would agree with you on that one because this game is still very much in the balance. It felt pretty one-sided to this point, but now, if these guys can turn this turnover into points, things could start getting a little more interesting.
Suddenly, it's first and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Here's a give up the middle. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's second and goal now. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Sometimes I'll get caught in hyperbole, but I think they desperately need to punch this one in. They're running out of time.
Yeah, 2-score game, second half. You're down here. This is the... It's caught. Touchdown. From 4 yards out. And the Shamrocks take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. An out route there for the score, a quick out route there for the score.
Yeah, you're not really surveying the defense on this one. You're just counting on timing, making this play happen. 1-2, ball's out of his hands, knows where he's going, just puts it to the outside. Touchdown.
Wants to try to add the PAT. And the lead is down to a field goal now. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on first down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
On second down, they'll run it here. He's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
He's got his target. That's complete. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. That gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. You have to be a little careful. You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone.
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
62 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
And he is down at the 48. A pickup before that started at the 48-yard line and ended at the other. Now a 2nd and 6. Now they try the right side here. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7 as that one officially a loss of 1. Back to throw here. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. He is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Give him 22 there for the 3rd down conversion.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the 3rd downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the 3rd quarter of this one, and this is a order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
Second and a couple. Now back to throw. And that is incomplete. Ford's bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a first down.
Defense.
So pass interference the call, and that does not look to be going over too well on the defensive side.
Or on their sideline, because I believe their head coach is saying right now, hey, you've got to call that both ways.
And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. That's going to go as a loss of a full 8 yards. It sets them back for second down. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only a yard there, and that'll bring us to third and goal.
7-yard line. A gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now third and goal.
He'll look to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. So this whole game gets flipped on its ear right there. The interception, return for a touchdown, and this lead changes hands here in the third quarter.
And it certainly felt like this defense had a read on what was going on the offensive side of the ball and said, let's cut down our coverage a little bit. Let's be in a position to make a play on the ball. And, boy, that sure turned out well for them.
Lutz will look to add the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This taken in at the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. As we've got the final quarter upon us, we get ready to start the fourth. From there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Hayden Hurst, former first-round pick, the intended target, but it'll be second down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. We'll get only a couple down to 44.
And that's why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Look in the middle of the field, he's got him ran complete. He's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now a throw here, hauled in. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. From the 24 now, here's second down and 1. They'll drop the throw. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sack back at the 29. Calling a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up third down. Looking to throw. Letting one go deep for the end zone. Unable to connect. Incomplete. Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
Just because you got the lead in the fourth, it doesn't mean you have to play it safe. I like the aggressive play call there to push it downfield. That time, it didn't work out.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And a great return as he takes us up just shy of the 45. Fourth down, they felt compelled to go for it, and he throws the INT.
Yeah, he knows that you can't take a sack there, so he had to try and force one in. Now, this might not be a throw he makes if we're in the second quarter, but he had to take the chance there, and this one wound up being intercepted.
Out comes Anchorage to take over offensively. Another important fourth quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 44. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Well, no one wants to see that drop, but I'll guarantee it's not going to stop his quarterback from going back to him anytime he has open space.
On second down, they'll run it here. And a lane slow materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45. The offense on third down, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And my goodness, another interception. Derwin James with a gun. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 49.
On first down, they're near the ground attack. And a really good show of force there as he gets through for 4 tough yards. 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
They'll set up to throw. Short throw underneath to Hurst. And he's taken down inside the 30. 16 yards, a first down.
16 yards. And then Anchorage, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He hits him in stride. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 66 yards rushing for him now to this point. This is a 2nd and 4, ball at the 9. And they'll keep leaning on the running game back to the ground. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. On third down, he'll drop to throw. And it's taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Taking it in for 2 yards out. And the Aviators have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. What a game it's been for him in the backfield, Charles, as he pounds it into the end zone yet again.
Yeah, and he hits the end zone one more time, and his blockers cleared all those lanes. Before the snap, they called for the heavy unit, right? 3 tight ends coming on the field, and they got the job done clearing the way.
Rosas good with the extra point, and that gives him a 3-point lead. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told, and it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Out comes Anchorage to take over offensively. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. And now here's another interception. And the return stops at the 39-yard line.
I'm not sure I'm absolutely crazy about that play call there. I mean, it's only a one-score game, so is it really time to go miles away and try and make a big play? I think you can take some underneath stuff and still move it downfield.
Here's the Anchorage offense back out now. A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with this slim lead. Operate within your 4-minute offense here, Charles?
Definitely. Remember, the 4-minute offense doesn't always correspond to what's up on the clock. What they need to do is play a little bit of keep away right now. Run the clock down. Make sure their opponent don't get the ball down. Their dream scenario, get them that first down to make them use up their timeouts so the game ends when you're kneeling down with the football.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Oh, felt like that move deserved more than he got there. A gain of 2. Well, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
Another run on 2nd down, try to cover up. And now right out of the 2-minute break. We'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave him with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. And this one's out of bounds. Should be inside the 10, I think it is. At the 6-yard line. The situation for him offensively as follows. Down by a field goal. 1:46 to go. And they need, at minimum, 3 points out of this as they come up 1st and 10. That's to the left sideline and incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Shamrocks use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the 4th.
And touchdown and congratulations and 0 relaxation ahead of them, right? Way too much time on the clock for them to start celebrating.
Yeah, part 1 is done, but now on the sideline, you already see them scrambling down there. They're getting those defensive guys ready.
Yes, you have to get those guys ready, and you also have to talk to your special teams guys. Make sure the kickoff is exactly what you want and cover it well.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, but he opted for the touchback. So now the story changes. Trailing by 4. And time, a huge factor. They've surrendered a double-digit lead, but can rescue themselves late as they come up on 1st down. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. They'll look to throw. It's complete. He's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. But Charles, they're trying to protect this lead late. Those are the types of mistakes they could afford to go without.
About the last thing you want to give them is help in completing a comeback, which is exactly what that penalty does.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Here's second down and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
They'll set up a throw. And that'll be incomplete. Pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Again, he'll drop to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get with 26 seconds to go in the football game. Left side, and it's complete. And another timeout called for by the offense. Now moving with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter. Flushed out right. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talking over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Well, it came down to the final play in such a close ballgame. What a game it was, but they can't get that last throw off. Good job by that defense to get in there for the sack to seal it.
And for fans watching the game, a little bit anticlimactic, don't you think, partner? Not even able to get off one last throw to see how it would have turned out. Instead, pass rush got to him and ended it that way.
So for Anchorage, it's an early road victory as they move to 2-0 now on the young season. And they will be at home for one next week against the Las Vegas Raiders. Meanwhile, for Anchorage, they'll fall to 1-1. And they'll try to turn it around next week as they head to Atlanta for a matchup with the Falcons. So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.